Ah, the sweet symphony of life's competition. Picture this: you wake up, glance in the mirror, and think, what a perfect day to be an absolute disaster. But wait, here's the plot twist: you have to be good enough on your worst day to beat the opponent on their best day. Yes, my friend, welcome to the theater of absurdity, where the ticket price is your dignity. Let's talk about those delightful worst days. You know, the ones, the kind where even your coffee looks at you with pity. You wake up late, trip over your aspirations, and suddenly life decides it's an excellent day to unleash a whirlwind of chaos. You've got deadlines looming, responsibilities like weights on your shoulders, and that delightful little voice in your head repeating, "Why can't you just be normal?" Ah, yes, the art of self-sabotage, truly a masterpiece. And then there's your opponent showing up like they just popped out of a motivational poster. They're glowing, thriving, and probably sipping on success-flavored smoothies while you're stuck here, wrestling with your self-doubt like it's a rabid raccoon. And as you scroll through their highlight reel, you think, fantastic. Just what I needed, a daily reminder that I'm still in bed, wearing yesterday's pajamas, thanks, social media. You're a real gem. So, how do you rise to the occasion when the universe conspires against you? The pressure's on, and everyone expects you to dazzle like a diamond, while you feel like, well, a broken light bulb flickering in the corner. It's almost laughable, isn't it? You stand there trying to summon your inner superhero, but all you've got is a cape woven from regrets and a utility belt stuffed with snacks. But wait, here's the twist. This is where resilience swoops in like a quirky sidekick. You have to dig deep, my friend, and muster the strength to perform, even when the odds are stacked against you. Because, let's face it, if we waited for our best days, we'd all be waiting for the second coming of pizza delivery. Every time you rise from the ashes, you're crafting a masterpiece of strength. And that's what prepares you for those inevitable battles against opponents who seem to have life all figured out. But here's the kicker: improvement isn't a smooth path, it's more like a chaotic game of Twister, only the mat is covered in existential dread. You stretch in one direction and end up face first in a pool of your mistakes. Yet, every time you rise, you're building resilience like a muscle, preparing for that epic showdown with destiny. And that's a recipe for greatness, sprinkled with a dash of chaos. Embrace the struggle, my friend. It's a beautiful mess filled with disappointments, yet somehow, it's also where you discover your true self. So, when the moment arrives and you're squaring off against that seemingly unbeatable opponent, remember, you're not just competing against them, you're battling every moment of self-doubt that tried to drown you. And maybe, just maybe, there's strength in vulnerability. Those days you feel like you're sinking can turn into the very days that fuel your ascent. Because let's be real, nobody's journey is as polished as it looks on Instagram. So, let's raise a glass to those tiny wins. Even if it's just getting out of bed, putting on pants, and pretending you've got everything under control. In the grand theater of life, you have to be good enough on your worst day to beat the opponent on their best day. So, here's to resilience, vulnerability, and the beautifully chaotic struggle of being human. So go out there and embrace your worst days like the glorious mess they are. After all, you've got this, or at least you're trying your best.